Previously on Survivor. On day 1, as team captains of their tribes, both Margaret and Kevin received half idols, which may only function as a real immunity idol when used together.
By themselves, they are powerless. Only when they are used together can they be used as a single functional immunity idol.
I'm definitely going to be looking to contact Margaret and meet up with her about that. We've already started talking a little bit, but it's in the works.
After voting out the 2 outsiders and dominating the gross food eating challenge, Wahoo bonded over frozen yogurt and decided to move forward as a united front.
It's funny because I didn't think that we would feel tight since we're playing against each other, but I do.
Chomanik, however, was sent to its first tribal council where the majority alliance, who call themselves the Surviving Six, took out one of the biggest threats in the game.
Ryan, the tribe has spoken.
Leaving Max and Sarah on the bottom.
I'm no longer confident in my position. In fact, my first instinct in the immediate aftermath was, I'm totally boned. I'm the next one off.
On the Wahoo tribe, Andy revealed his fake idol to Ryan, who secretly decided to one-up him by making a fake advantage.
I think it looks pretty authentic. Maybe I'll just wear this. Yeah, it's fake.
Meanwhile, cross-tribal alliances were beginning to form, and Katie and Ellie met secretly to discuss their futures together.
Yeah, so we should probably not talk to other people about just keep this as quiet as we possibly can. Don't want to put a target on our backs.
At the next immunity challenge, Chomanik once again fell short, and Sarah's harsh words and feud with Lauren left her as an obvious target.
Lauren just simply doesn't have a good attitude towards me, and I don't have a good attitude towards her. Do I think that there's a high likelihood that I go home tonight? Yeah.
Preparing for a future swap, Tommy and the Surviving Six devised a plan to throw the next challenge and protect the minority members of their alliance.
The one where we have 4 on needs to intentionally lose so that we can vote them off. Because if we lose over here, we're getting voted off.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Keep the numbers strong. Get them weaker right off the bat. I don't know. That was a good thought on his part.
At Tribal, Sarah played the victim to protect herself, but fell short as the tribe voted her out unanimously.
Sarah, the tribe has spoken.
14 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Okay, that was so sad. That was
hilarious. That was so funny.
Who did that?
I feel like Kevin did. Why do you think
No, I was the one who spoke it into existence.
We all knew we were gonna vote out Sarah. Even Max, who's not really in our Surviving Six, was gonna vote out Sarah. So basically, it was just gonna be Sarah. Wait, look. I have an apple with somebody's name on it.
Oh my gosh.
I wrote Sarah on an apple, and I was about to say be eat or get eaten. I decided not to do that because I didn't want to be super mean, even though she was such a bitch during the whole time. I was gonna write my name down.
Why did you bring it up
Why would you write your name down?
just to mix things up? I still don't trust anybody fully, and you can't, or you're gonna get stabbed in the back. Oh, and second grade I was running for class representative for our little student government, and I felt bad for the other girl because I thought nobody was gonna vote for her, so I voted for her, and she won by 1 point.
We voted out Sarah. I was a little bit, I don't know, it's sucks to see him go because I was kind of working with her. I felt like I could trust her, but it had to be done to get the tribe all back on the same page, which after Ryan, we really needed. There was that schism.
We're all on the same page now, so that's pretty nice. Yeah.
We need to stay strong so we can get out.
They'll get us all out if we have fractions.
Yeah. So that sucked. I hate that we had to send Sarah home, but
I know. I had this really good thing.
Yeah, I would.
debatable.
So we had to do what we had to do. We all voted out Sarah unanimously, which was, I don't know, it was nice. It's refreshing to all be back on the same page again.
I was guys.
Oh, it's fine. I'm so sorry.
What did you say? I don't even remember.
I expose
did
the
you
whole
really think I was
alliance.
going home?
No, because I felt something in my butt. And I was like,
No, I kicked your butt.
Wait, that was you?
I was so angry at you.
I'm so sorry.
Because you
I
said
really screwed up.
Madison, Sarah.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
He said.
Oh,
Max
yeah,
and
yeah,
Sarah
yeah,
Bond
yeah,
said
yeah,
not
yeah.
me.
Yeah, and not me.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
She knew. She knew.
She's gone.
Yeah, you fix. It's okay. You fix it.
I'm
You're like
so
maybe
sorry,
somebody
guys.
else.
Like I felt so bad.
No,
Someone
no,
exposed
it's-
me.
I literally,
It actually
I
doesn't
felt like I
matter.
put my big toe in your butt crack.
Yeah, I was like, who's kicking my butt? I was like, Lauren, stop. I was like,
No,
stop
I'm so angry. Sorry, I always take a very.
You guys know I'm trustworthy.
Guys, I always take a very conservative stance at tribal. Just to mix things up a little bit. I'm always like, yeah, Sarah's. I mean, yeah, Lauren's going home.
I was like, what? You put me in. It was your fault. My acting got so bad. I was like, what do I say?
And then I was like, I had to bite my lip so hard so I wouldn't laugh.
Hannah is a wild card. Like, I don't know why she said that everybody was unanimously voting for Lauren. I had explicitly told Sarah that no, I'm not going to vote for Lauren. So like, I don't know what she's trying to accomplish with that. She's terrifying because she's so unpredictable, and I don't think her game is like, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
I wish I did the
always
apple
think I
thing,
gave
but it's
these
also like kind of rude. Like, why? Like,
Alright,
but
guys,
it
I'll
was
see
rude.
I'll see you later, Ethan. See you, Lauren.
I told all my alliance that I like making things like crazy at tribal. So Katie is just very quiet and she never really stands on anything. Like, she's like, okay, whatever. But she reacted in a way like, no, I'm not voting out Lauren. Like, I don't know why you do that. So like, that started my suspicions with Katie.
Okay, so Hannah, like, she's a great person, and I really like her a lot, but like, it's difficult playing this game with her. Like, she's like, oh yeah, I think that you're being quiet and like all that kind of stuff is like a great strategy. Like, it's actually just my personality. So like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. And then she's like, I don't know, so unpredictable, and it's difficult, and I don't know how to handle her because she's messing things up, and I don't think it does anything. It's just chaos.
And basically, like, on my tribe, like, I mean, like, there is, like, a hierarchy, I think, but overall, like, we're, like, pretty unified. Like, we all, like, decided to vote out Sarah last time, so, like, it was, like, unanimous, which was really exciting, but, like...
I was surprised, actually, by Katie, because Katie, as, you know, thus far in the game, has sort of made herself come off as someone who's, like, along for the ride, just gonna agree with everyone else's decisions, and don't get me wrong, she's like the sweetest girl, but I don't know, she said, after Hannah said, just stirring the pot, she's like, I think this is going to be a unanimous vote for Lauren. Then Katie was like, I disagree, I'm ready to go to rocks. And when she said that, there was a certain level of confidence in the way she said it that made me realize that she's playing a much more strategic game than she wants us to think.
Oh, I just feel really
Once we
confident.
get to 6, it's really a crapshoot.
I
Yeah.
know.
Like, I don't know. Eek.
Assuming I can make it to the final 6, I'm trying to plant some bad thoughts about Katie in everyone's head.
Once we get past the merge and like there's the next opportunity to take somebody out, I either want Kevin or Hannah. Like, it doesn't make sense to keep them around. So,
Thoughts on other people on the other tribe?
Okay. So I think that Hannah's kind of scary. Like
She is
scares me.
freaky.
I feel like she's like super intense, and I think Kevin's really intense too. Like the two of them.
Kevin.
Yeah. If they're together, like I doubt that'll last. Like they're too intense for each other. You know what I mean?
Him and Hannah both.
Mhm.
They're like a power couple.
They really are. They're gonna take us down. I'm scared.
You gotta take them down first.
Yeah. That's why you gotta like kind of cozy up to them, and then
Exactly.
strike.
We blindside the crap out of it. Margaret is definitely like really cool. I like her a lot. Well, she's like really funny. I like getting to know her better.
New Big Ryan, what do you think the next challenge is gonna be?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's gonna be something strength related because apparently Ryan was voted out and he was the strongest guy. So
The tea.
that's the tea.
That's the tea.
That's the tea right there. You're getting the good tea right now. It's good to have like a girl like in our alliance just so that we know what the other girls are thinking.
I'm just like scared.
You have more
I feel like Mario knows like the other tribes so well.
does.
Like it kind of scares me like how well. Like, and I don't want to say, because he's my ally, but at the same time, like, I got to be aware of like what
But I think
our
he's gonna
alliance
use
is
that for
doing.
good.
I think he's gonna use it for us, hopefully. But no, I'm like, oh my god, like how does he know so many people? He always knows what's happening and everything. Before, on Saturday morning before the football game, I don't know, I just talked to Ryan and Mario regularly, and Ryan was like, okay, I'll come with you. So we did that, so we hung out earlier in the day. That was definitely not expected, and just watching that was really fun. So maybe I guess it is good that we flip, but I don't know.
Hopefully we can, like the three of us will stay on the same tribe.
Yeah, that's wishful
Super
thinking.
Mario
At
Bros.
least two of us have to be.
Well, see, then the other, at least. That's gonna happen for sure. But then I feel bad for the one who's not.
Yeah.
I think it's like more girls are pretty close, and then we have like the guys. So I think like we're like kind of close with the guys. We were gonna like hang out and do something before our next tribal. Like we just like, so we might still.
Yeah.
It's just like hard. We're also busy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Scheduling things is so difficult. Holy moly.
Katie and I were just gonna go ahead and meet up anyway, and she was inviting Tommy. I don't really know why. I guess he's just like they were already friends, and I wanted to invite somebody else. She was like, invite somebody else, and I think I already just feel closer with Erin. I just kind of on a whim decided because I didn't really want to message the whole girls group chat and be like, hey, like any of y'all want to join up for because it would have been just too many, and like you only really want to bring one.
That's like such a hard balance. Like I really want to go on the actual Survivor someday, and that's gonna be such a hard balance because I'm just gonna be like a nice person. But I would have a hard time. He would be like, "Hey, be in my alliance," and I'd be like, I don't know. It's like, what if I'm in alliance with somebody else? Like, maybe.
I've decided that like the kind of people that want to play Survivor are the kind of people that like I'd be friends with. So despite the fact that we have like tribal alliances and like I'm gonna kick their butts, I like think they're cool people and it's like fun to hang out. Everyone thinks it's gonna be a swap, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna be a swap. I feel like everyone's just getting too antsy too early.
Tommy came up with this plan because we're pretty sure we're gonna merge next challenge into 2 tribes, and he was like, well, if we merge, then one team's probably gonna have a majority of our alliance and the other team is gonna have like a minority.
Everybody we have 4 on needs to intentionally lose so that we can vote them off, because if we lose over here, we're getting voted off.
That's so smart.
But if it's, I'm assuming we merge at like 11. Okay, let's say we move, like, so that's 3 votes. If it's 4 and 3, the next 3 votes just knock them out.
That's really not too far-fetched. If we were to do that, we would be the final 6 given no one flips.
Like, we probably will have majority on one tribe.
But that's all we need.
Yeah, but like, what about after this tribe?
We keep doing it until majority tribe runs out.
Hey.
Hi.
What's good?
How are you?
Doing well.
Did you get a haircut?
I did.
Because statistically, we knew if there's 14 people and there's 7 and 7 on the 2 tribes, there have to be a majority on one side and a minority on the other side. So we knew that if the majority just keeps on losing and going to tribal, we could just vote out all the old YE members.
guys?
We are
so excited for that movie.
All right. Waim, take a look at the new Chomanik. Sarah voted out at the last tribal council.
What? Again? Oh my gosh, y'all are just doing the most over there. What are y'all thinking, honestly? You know what?
Mario, how are you feeling?
I'm amazing. I had a Red Bull earlier, so I'm a little off the charts right now. But
Did you find that in the forest?
but it's okay.
Ryan, how are you feeling? How's the tribe going over there?
We're doing great, honestly. Our tribe is sticking together, sticking strong. Hopefully we don't swap.
Do you guys think it's a swap?
Yeah.
No.
Drop your buff.
Now I do. No.
Well, are you guys ready to get to your next challenge?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah! Okay, so drop your buff. So how the swap will work is we will have girls on this side, guys on this side.
You know what I hate? Girl hugging circles. I don't want to hug you, okay? Like, I'm sweaty, I don't know you, and your little hug is fake as fuck.
Okay, so to get to our first challenge, we're gonna have all 7 of you from each side stand on one tile each. Okay? Now what you will do is step off your tile, take the buff from underneath the tile.
Mario, open the dang tile.
When I grabbed my buff, I saw it was pink, which I was like, oh, okay, I was pink last time. And I immediately looked for Ryan and Mario, and I saw that they were both blue. And I was like, oh, shoot, okay, I'm the one that, ended up like, by myself. I look around, and Aaron is blue, and Peyton is blue, and Andy is blue. And I'm like, I just got screwed over by this swap.
Okay, we've revealed our new buffs. Blue, new Chomanik, stand over here. Pink, new Waim, stand over here.
We get the swap, and I'm on a tribe with Lauren. I look up. I didn't want to look excited, but I kind of felt in a good position. I can't believe we're on the same time.
I've been open about knowing Mario with my team since day one. Meanwhile, Mario hasn't actually told anybody that he's friends with me and close with me. I told him, I was like, that's probably gonna bite you in the ass.
For new Waim, we've got Katie, Margaret, Hannah, Max, Tommy, Ellie, and Ethan. 2 original Waims, Ellie and Margaret, and 5 original Chomaniks. So, Margaret, traditionally people in the minority are in trouble. How does that make you feel?
I think you can play 2 different Survivor games. One, you can stick with the majority, and then you can be open on the other hand and change things up. And Ellie and I are both very friendly people. We're willing to make some new connections. So.
And on new Chomanik, we've got 5 original Waims, Aaron, Peyton, Ryan, Andy, and Mario, and 2 original Chomaniks, Lauren and Kevin. Kevin, does this worry you at all?
Yeah. Ouch.
How much?
You don't trust me?
I trust Mario.
Well, with that, we will be getting to our next challenge. We will be walking again to Nameless Field.
So I
I put my new buff on my arm because I don't like wearing other people's stuff, but I had to have it on me. And the whole time I'm thinking, man, this is uncomfortable. Like, why is this doing this? Like, I'm trying to adjust it and it's not working. And so we're talking and hanging out, and I start complaining because I'm like, guys, does anybody else feel paper in their sleeve? Like, what is going on here? What is this on my arm?
No, that episode was like deja vu.
And I'm like, oh, I know what this is. And so I immediately put it in my pants pocket. And nobody paid attention to me because nobody had been listening to me. Now I'm like happy that happened.
I picked up my buff and there was a piece of paper in it. And I think I looked at it way too long and I was like, huh? So I'm sure someone saw, you know, just my luck.
Ain't gonna matter anymore. This is weird.
Obviously I don't feel 100%, but the swap went pretty much as good as it can get, in my opinion. Obviously things can change, people can turn on me and that's inevitable, but like just in terms of like what I know, you know, 4 people from my 6-person alliance and Max, and then 2 from the other side, you know, the next 3 votes we could take out them and Max, and then, I mean, that's putting us in a great position.
Yeah, we need to get everyone's numbers. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just
Big time. And like I said, we had this plan to throw the challenges to get out the original Wahoo. And, well, when I say we, I mean, I came up with the plan to do that.
Yeah, so I knew the swap was coming. I knew if it didn't come at 15, it had to be 14. It just seemed logical to me. I didn't think there's no way we were sticking with the same tribe till the end. And I actually think it favored me in the long run just because, first of all, the people, you know, I'm on the minority on my tribe just because there's 2 old Chomaniques and 5 Waims, me and Lauren versus the rest. But Mario and I are on the same floor. We talk a lot. We're pretty good friends. Ryan actually asked me if I want to room with him next year. So obviously the 2 of us are getting along well too.
I'm gonna go on the full attack.
There's no doubt I got swap screwed, but at the same time, this isn't your average Survivor game. There's a really interesting dynamic going on right now. Because, you know, my final 6 alliance is, we have 4 of us plus Max on the other tribe, and they're in the majority, and I'm just permanently safe. There's no way I can get blindsided if I don't go up to tribal.
Peyton, what do you think is happening here?
No clue.
No clue.
Sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling. Well, Margaret, Kevin, Mario, you guys are right. We will be doing sumo wrestling with these inner tubes. These will be one-on-one matches, girl versus girl, guy versus guy. The first person to step out of the rope will lose a point for their tribe. So you have to push the other member of the other tribe out of the ring. Wayim, you will sit out one girl. Chomanik, you will sit out one guy. That girl and guy will have decision-making power in deciding how the matchups will work. So just decide who you will sit out, and from there I will tell the 2 sit-outs what they have to do.
Question is, I really want to play. I don't y'all want to sit out. I really want to play. I wasn't here for the last round, guys. So I guess it's you. Yeah, I can sit out.
I think that works.
Yeah, it's fine.
You got it.
All right.
Andy, do you want to do it or what?
Come on over here. Who will you be sitting out?
Ellie. Okay. Andy and Ellie, you 2 will rank your tribes: strongest guy, weakest guy, and strongest girl, weakest girl. Okay? These will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Like, Ethan's probably strong, but Tommy just has more mass than him, and then Max just looks like he's overall stronger than both of them. He probably, like, works out more. Yeah.
So the first matchup will be Ethan versus Ryan.
You gotta Ethan, try a little bit. Go, Ethan. Try left, actually.
Survivors ready?
Yeah, Ethan. Let's go, Ryan.
Go! Ethan is hitting Ryan. A big flash. Ryan is trying to push Ethan out, but Ethan is putting up a good fight. And like that, Ethan loses. Ryan wins a point for Chomani. Okay. Next matchup is Tommy versus Mario. Take your places.
I was looking forward to getting some aggression out, you know, like having a little battle, especially with Mario. You know, I've been wanting to like fight it out with Mario for a bit now, and I had to throw it, as much as that pains me as a competitor.
Survivors ready? Go! Tommy is getting low. Tommy is almost out and down. Tommy is out, and Chomanique is up 2-0. All right, we've got our third matchup. Hannah versus Peyton.
Come on, Peyton, you got this. Be feisty.
First off, I wanted to rough her up a little bit and like actually beat her. And I was like, wait, maybe I should just to make it interesting. But I was like, no, it's too risky.
Peyton, Hannah. Chomanique is up 2-0. Survivors ready? Go!
Go, Peyton. Come on, Peyton.
And they both stop. Hannah is trying to get Hannah, but Hannah is now putting her back up against Peyton. Peyton putting up a good fight. Peyton is slowly backing up.
Let go of her. Let her fly back.
Peyton trips, but she does not fall out of the ring.
Get low. Let her fly.
Again, Hannah uses her back.
Go, 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 go.
This is a long matchup. Peyton, again, Hannah is using her back. Peyton is trying to push Hannah. They are both tired right now. They're out of energy, and Hannah. Peyton wins a point for Chomanique. They are up 3-0. If Chomanique wins this next round, they will win immunity. And the next round is Katie versus Aaron. Aaron is pumped right now.
It's game time. 1 foot outside the circle.
Wahoo does not want to lose their first post-swap challenge. Survivors ready? Go! Katie and Aaron pushing. They're both staying pretty still. Katie pushing Aaron slowly, but they switch. Katie is now closer to the border. Wahoo does not want to lose this. Katie does not want to lose this for a tribe. Aaron does not want to lose a point.
Don't worry about the mouth. Let's go, Katie. Go, Katie.
Katie's trying to push Hannah, and Katie is moving the ball. Katie's almost out. Oh no! And almost out again. Katie's out. Are you guys okay? And just like that, Chomanique wins individual. Chomanique wins tribal immunity.
Yeah, babe, we did that.
Dropping the selection.
Okay, congratulations, Mario. You've taken it back once more. Wahoo, unfortunately, you guys have lost your first swap challenge. So, Katie, Margaret, Max, Tommy, Ellie, Hannah, Ethan, one of you will be the 5th person voted out of this game. You guys are free to go.
Mic drop. I was petrified. You don't even know the words. And I spent so many nights thinking how I did you wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to fail it all.
I think the swap was honestly pretty ideal. Assuming Mario, Ryan, and Margaret are tight, Margaret's not with Mario and Ryan anymore, so we can just sort of pick off their alliance one by one. Shit's about to hit the fan, and I hope you guys are ready.
Run along now.
Okay. It's Tommy and Katie. We're also, first person I looked at was you when I saw we were on the same team. I was like, yes! So happy. If I did not have Katie in this game, I would be losing it. But we are like this. We are always on the same wavelength. It's great. I tell her like pretty much everything. I haven't told her about the idol, but I tell her like everything, and it's like so great to have her to like bounce ideas off of. And
Like, I don't think that it worked out poorly for Kevin and Lauren either, because they have Mario. Both of them are connected to Mario, and I don't think he's gonna want to give them up.
yeah, regardless, and then we threw it flawlessly.
Yeah.
I literally was so pissed because I like, and especially because I was going up against Mario and I kind of don't really like him, and I was like, I want to freaking go, and I was like, oh, I have to throw this. I'm so pissed. And the worst part of it all is that the strategy to throw the challenge and all that stuff is, in my opinion, brilliant. It wasn't super hard to come up with, but like, in my opinion, I think that that's a case I can make at the end and people will be like, yeah, that was great strategy. But the problem is I kind of had to show my cards a little bit, and I had to show that I like am a strategist and I am thinking. We have we have the majority without Max.
Yeah.
And like, we have Max, so like, like if there was 5 of us from the 6,
Yeah.
that would suck because then, but now we can throw the next 3 and merge at 6, and like we could like have the 6, like we could be the final 6. Like we really could.
Really cool.
That was everything went according to plan. Tick, tick, tick.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
But we also, I don't feel comfortable. Like, I want to go in to the merge having the surviving 6 as a majority.
I agree.
I don't feel
100%.
comfortable with the 6 if it's like 6v6.
Oh, I know.
I'm like,
Totally. But we should be fine with that, right? Because yeah, if you get Elliot this time,
and then Margaret
next time. As far as my alliance goes, I really would like to see it go to the final 6, and I think the only reason it wouldn't is if someone gives me a reason to not take them to the final 6. I genuinely think of all the people left, if I were to go up in a final tribal council against any of the people in my alliance, I would have the best chance of winning, I think.
let's get to the merge.
Yeah, to make it there first.
I
You're in
know.
a pretty good spot, though.
I know.
My spot's a little scary.
It is a little scary, but we're not gonna let anything happen.
Yeah.
I'm also worried that somehow they're gonna turn on me.
How could they possibly?
I don't know if like Katie, Margaret, Ellie, Tommy.
I really don't think Tommy's not gonna. I really don't think
Max?
it'll happen. Okay. The only person I see getting pulled by the 2 of them, Ellie and Margaret, is Max.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't really gotten too much of a chance to like talk to you guys because I just like obviously haven't had much contact with the other tribe, and so I feel like I'm kind of like way on the outs, and I'm like I just want to get the opportunity to talk to people, and like I don't know. I hope that just the fact that I was on the other tribe at the beginning doesn't like completely set me apart and give me no shot of like getting back in there. So, well, I walked home after the challenge. I was really bummed. I didn't realize I was going to be so upset about it, but I was like, oh, kind of sucks. Like I kind of knew from that moment there wasn't a ton I could do. Obviously, I was going to push this whole week and like go out with a bang if I'm going to go out, but like I kind of knew that things were going to be a very, very steep uphill battle. Being on like the outs of the like first vote and the only person that's still like in it that was on the outs, like do you still feel like you're on like good footing with everybody?
I feel pretty solid about it. I felt pretty solid about it before the first tribal, and that didn't go well. I would love to, like continue
or have some partnership or something. But like, if everyone's like, get her out of here. I'm not, you know,
but
like,
I hope for
I don't
this
wanna put
vote
her
that
in
that's
my-
not the case.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess you don't know. I could be lying to you right now, but I think that's the attitude is that like
Okay,
it's
yeah.
gonna be Ellie. I don't know. I have no reason to give you false hope.
I kind of got the impression from the conversation that he's a little bit more out of the loop than he thinks he is, or like a lot more out of the loop than he thinks he is. He doesn't know about that whole alliance of 6. He doesn't really realize that he's on the out, like, of his old tribe.
You know, you don't want to be the one to like bring up something because we have, right? So like the old Chomanik, like if I were to go like mess around with that or whatever, or try to propose some treachery, then like I get labeled as like a backstabber. And if you end up talking to anyone else who you think, if you're trying to suss them out, if they maybe feel similarly, like let me know. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if this was just stuck in here or if it's an actual clue. Behind the books, in the tree nooks, bottom of the hill, is the secret thrill.
An idle clue. Wow. Let me try to get number 2. Let's see if we can do this. Behind the books, in the tree nooks, bottom of the hill, in the secret thrill. Wow. How lucky am I? I gotta act fast because I'm thinking that there's another one out there that maybe could be on the new Chomanik.
Unless it's below the hill, behind Clem Library, in the trees surrounding the back of Clem Library. That might be what this clue is.
Hey there, party people. I am out searching for the idol. This is my sister. She is visiting. Got my coffee. The clue says at the bottom of a hill behind, it says like behind the books. So I'm thinking bookstore or library.
Is that a bird? Is that a pine cone? It's a dead bird.
I am trying to take the clue very literally, and it says behind the books. So I'm behind the bookstore.
Look at this. 1, 2. Oh, the library. Another dead bird. What's with all these dead birds?
And I'm just gonna look over here one more time. Hopefully get some good news. So, that's about it.
Shit. Tell me if there's mosquitoes. I just found 3.
I gave up looking for the day. I'm bored and pissed. So, I'll try again later.
Check it. It is the most beautiful nooks and crannies tree in the world. See what it is. It was covered in twine and black paper. And let me tell you what, whoever tied those knots was really good at tying knots because it took me a good minute. And I had an umbrella in my hand because it was pouring down rain still. Finally, I get it undone and I open it up and I was like, well, I hope this is someone from Survivors instead of some random drug dealer doing a weird payment because it was just that weird. Looky here.
Me, Margaret, and Ryan, we were having a little meeting after a meeting in Runk, and Peyton rolls up. Peyton is a second year. Runk is literally for first years. Like, you would never think to see anyone other than a first year at Runk. But here comes Peyton. She just rolled on in.
We just like look up and there she is and I'm like, oh my god. And I just like run to go to my friend because my friends were there too. So I ran to their table, and then like, all right, then you guys.
I was just like crouching down, like put my hood up, and I was like, should we go to Mario? And then he was like, yeah. So then I just like sort of like walked away.
I wanted to talk to Peyton because I sent her a message and she didn't respond yet.
Last night I went to dinner with one of my good friends, and we went to Rung because she's an RA and her residents wanted to go to the dining hall because they're cheap like I am. So we went to the dining hall and we're eating dinner. Wouldn't you know, Mario comes up.
And then her friend was like, did you tell him about the idol? And she was like, and like she stopped, and then like she was just like, don't say, like she told her friend not to say that. I act like I didn't catch anything. Of course I called it. I catch everything.
I was like, Sarah, but I didn't say anything. And I don't know if Mario heard or not, but I like tried to pass this off as my new necklace that my parents got me or whatever because it's my new thing.
No, at that point I would have been like, yeah, I found one. Like
That's what I thought she was about to say, but then she pulled out this necklace and was like, oh yeah, my mom got me this when I went home for fall break.
She's probably like so sad now.
Yeah.
I really want to be friends with Mario. And I thought we were going to be really good friends, but after last night, now I'm like flipping out because I don't know if I can trust him anymore. Because if that was me in that situation, heck, he'd be the next to go.
Me and Lauren been playing both sides. All sides, triple sides, every side. Too much. This is our coming out video. This is our coming out video. We've been playing everybody like a motherfucking fiddle.
For no reason! Why?
Everybody knows we're friends, but they don't know that we are friends.
I mean, me and Mario hang out, but like, do we talk about Survivor? No.
Like, they don't know anything.
Like you're really close with Lauren, right?
Yeah.
So I would want to keep her around. And Kevin, like, I feel like he would be a good alliance.
Yeah, but Kevin and Lauren are close. They're bound to be closer because they are a minority now. So they're definitely going to stick together, even though they were in the alliance before. Like you said, they were in the pair, so they weren't a pair, so they didn't really talk to each other. But now they're going to be like in cahoots.
Yeah, whenever I say something from Mario, I'd be like, you know, this is from Mario, by the way. Don't take it with a grain of salt.
I told Margaret that I'd be threatening you to get information.
Bitch, tell me.
I told her that.
So she doesn't know we're friends?
No.
Stupid then.
Exactly. I told you. You thought I was just being cocky, but I'm really not. They don't know the extent to our
Ryan
friendship.
is literally the only one who knows.
Not really though. He doesn't know that we friends.
Yes, he does.
Mario has a lot of connections with other people in this game, which is part of the reason I also feel safe because he also is very close with Ryan. In fact, Ryan is supposed to be like my alliance member, but he has told Mario a lot of things that he doesn't tell anybody else in the alliance, which is weird.
I wanted to talk this out before we went to Margaret because I don't want her to like get in panic mode.
She definitely already thinks she's going home.
Yeah. She definitely, and we need to reassure her and make sure that
it's gonna take a lot of work.
Make sure she knows that we have her back.
Yeah, I think she knows that.
I knew that I was safe, but me and Ryan and Margaret, we talked, and we had our suspicion that Margaret would end up on the bad end of the swap. We were all like chill, you know. I didn't really think about it, and then I get word that Margaret is on the outs, and I'm like, oh shit.
But I had a plan in case like I was the only one in the minority, if that was what went down. So I did some work over fall break, and so I need to show you something right back. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
I need to show you something amazing.
What am I in store for? This is a hot damn mess. What the hell did y'all do to me? To me? Shit. Got my tribe over here acting all kinds of goddamn crazy and shit. What the fuck? I am upset. I am pissed.
Alright.
This
is my plan.
Play-by-play, your Madden book.
This is my fake legacy.
Why is this
advantage.
amazing?
Doesn't that look real?
It really does.
Okay. We all have different ideas for how Margaret can maybe save herself. Like I was thinking I would give her this and she could maybe use it in some way. And then Mario wants Ethan to maybe work with her, but I don't really see where that could go. But if I were on that tribe, I would get out Hannah. Just because she's playing the biggest game, and I think Margaret would have more like persuasive power. I think it's Hannah.
I think it's both.
I think they're tag teaming. Like honestly.
Like I am so scared of Hannah. I don't know.
I think she's gonna like write my name on a pear.
I don't think so.
Eat or be eaten.
So Hannah and I got breakfast Friday morning. I cannot say I enjoyed that conversation one bit. That was probably my least favorite thing that has happened in this game so far.
I met with Kate and Margaret on Friday morning, and I told her I'd never vote for her, but now I'm voting for her, so that's a little awkward. But that's okay, like it's the name of the game.
She knew that like she had me like a fish on the end of her line, and she was just savoring every minute of it. Like I have never met someone that is more competitive and intense than that girl. Like kind of scary, you know? And like I reached out to her and then she was like, I honestly haven't even thought about it yet. Bullshit. I'm like, you haven't thought about it? I'm like, oh yeah, like it's just convenient we slipped your, like I don't know. And so I was like, okay, well let me know, like I'm always down to like get breakfast. And then she didn't. Yeah. I'm doing great.
Like
they haven't even given me a shot.
They
to, like,
haven't.
To like say hi. I just want to make friends.
But what if Kevin does have the pull that you need? Because I wanted to make a final 6.
What do you mean?
With me, you, Lauren, Hannah, Ryan, and Margaret.
Yeah, I wanted to keep Margaret around, dude, but you're saying that.
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, I'm still down for a final 5. But
no, because that puts your numbers above mine.
I really just don't trust Kevin. He's always thinking more than one step ahead. He's thinking to the end of the game. So when talking with him, I'm definitely, I try to be a little bit careful because I know whatever I say, I think will go to every other person in the game. Then Ellie told me she's pretty, which we like, I'm assuming for like high alpha maybe.
1 year.
Second year.
Margaret said that Katie and Ellie are apparently, according to Ellie, very tight. Which is shocking because Katie's never even mentioned knowing her.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like too worrisome.
Yeah.
Especially if we just if Ellie gets voted
Yeah.
out. Alright, okay, so here's the deal. The other thing that Margaret told me and also told Hannah, is that apparently Ellie and Katie are very tight too. Like they know each other outside the game.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I didn't believe it when he told me. I was like, no.
Mario told them.
Are you kidding me?
They know each other outside the game. I still think he can take her to the final 6 with us.
Yeah.
But I think she's been playing a much more strategic game than we think.
Are you kidding me? She's in with Ellie?
I don't think she's only in with Ellie. I think she's in with Peyton and Aaron.
What?
And so I'm so pissed at Katie right now. Like I can't. Maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions and maybe I'm just paranoid. But like she's playing a way bigger game than I thought she was.
Yeah.
So she needs to go now.
She needs to go. And
dang.
Ellie?
Ellie.
Because if we do that, Katie has no choice but to stay with us.
Found out that it's between me and Margaret to get voted out. So we will see. I have to think of reasons to vote out Margaret and not me.
I like Margaret. I don't really necessarily want her to get voted out over me. It's been a really good run. I would like to stay in the game, but if it came down to me interfering with a relationship and a friendship that I've made with Margaret to try to like throw her under the bus or convince everyone to vote her out, I don't want to do that.
She's closer with the guys, I think, than I am, because just the whole first year thing. The first years are pretty close.
Why I don't want you to go.
Yeah.
Like, face scared.
Oh, T. Katie and Ellie, is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
You know that is true.
You told me that it was true.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
When?
Yes, you did. You said you confirmed that Katie and Ellie are working together, and that's why y'all are scared.
Well, no, the thing was, everybody, this was like, but it's not really confirmed because it's from, Margaret just told multiple people. Did you know Margaret was telling everybody?
No.
Mario says, like, we talk on the phone, and he's saying, we're gonna try to flip it on Katie. He's like, I'm talking with Lauren now. I honestly think getting anything against Katie is such a long shot right now. I feel like I've tried so many different things, and I'm definitely, I wouldn't be opposed to it, that's for sure, but at this point, it's almost like, I kind of know my fate is coming, and it wasn't like I just laid down for a week and let it happen. Like, I definitely pushed it in all angles that I could.
Why would Margaret lie? Her ass is already on the line.
I know. They said, I think it's Tommy gunning for her now.
The other thing I was going to throw out for our decision, it's almost like we're deciding if we're more afraid of the Mario side of that tribe or we're more afraid of the Peyton and Ellie side.
I am fairly close with Katie, and I know Tommy like a little bit, but it doesn't really matter, like, because those people have already kind of decided that it's either me or Margaret, and they're leaning more towards me.
Yeah. So maybe we should just vote out Ellie. Because next week Margaret will be like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Because if we vote out Ellie, then we can like see, you know, what's going on with like Margaret, Mario, blah, blah, and like see whatever they have planned.
I'm just scared of giving them too much power.
Yeah.
Like if we got to the merge and those four were still together, I'd be really scared.
We need to pick off both sides. That's what we need to do.
This vote is really crucial, this next tribal council. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. If Ellie is gone, then we're in really good shape. I think my old tribe members are going to throw again and then vote out Margaret. Listen, I like Margaret, but I don't care how far she goes. My goal is to get the half idol from her.
Okay.
Just give me your thoughts on it because
Okay, yeah. No,
I'm willing. Okay. So I genuinely have not found the clue or the immunity idol. I still have the clue.
Okay, I've thought about something along these lines too. Okay.
And I was thinking about like, would you be willing, if I gave you the clue, would you be willing to give me the half idol, you think?
We'd have to have both of the idols in hand, you know what I mean? We'd have to find it, and then you would take that, and then I would take the half idol.
I give you the clue and you give me the half idol, and your last hope is finding the idol. Like,
right.
And she didn't take that.
What'd she say?
She was just like, no, I would need for the idol to be found before I did that. I was like, what, you want me to give you an idol for a half idol? Like, no.
Kevin, if you don't give me that half idol, it's gonna be a quick death for me, but it'll be a long, slow death for you. I don't know. I do think that I hold a decent amount of sway with your tribe, and like, I think I could influence where you stand there. My entire tribe knows that it will be because of you, and I will make sure of it, and I will not go out without a fight, and it will immediately be you next. You're gonna need it later on because that alliance of 6 you have is not nearly as strong as you think it is. And he was like, what alliance of 6? And I was like, I know exactly what games you're playing.
Margaret was also threatening me so hard. She's like, listen, like, if I'm not, she's like, if I'm not voted out, then I can clear your name. But if I am, then there's going to be a lot of people coming for you. But like, sorry, you're gone.
I thought we were all voting Ellie because of the Katie and Ellie rumor, because I just wanted to get cut off Katie's like right-hand woman if Ellie is. But then Margaret started causing all this stuff happening. She was texting everybody. She's talking about all these things that I didn't know were true or didn't, like, she was just either spreading the truth or spreading rumors. Either way, like, it was just, she was like literally just stirring too much stuff up. Like, she was threatening Kevin. Yeah.
Margaret said to me straight up, she's like in desperation mode because she knows she's gone. And she told me, she's like, and I know about your final 6. And it's because someone in your final 6 told me about it. So they're not as strong as you think they are.
Katie, are
we thinking
It's gotta be Katie.
Okay.
It can't be
Do
Tommy.
you? I mean, I might have let something slip about the 6th of Mario, but I didn't purposely say anything.
She said that she thinks that I'm like friends with Ellie or something like that, which like, I mean, I've talked with Ellie, but like I've told them that I talked with Ellie, like they know what's going on.
I'll read it out loud for the fans. This is Hannah. Didn't mean to distrust you at all, and I really didn't. I was so shocked when I heard the rumors, so thank you for being the person and calling me. Surviving 6 till the end, love you. And then Katie said, yeah, absolutely, and don't worry about it. I'm a quieter person, so I think sometimes it's harder to maybe see where I'm at because I don't talk as much. I can see why it happened, but I'm also very loyal to the 6, and we are going to freaking kill this game.
I want to see if Katie votes with us for Margaret, and if she makes a misstep at this tribal, then I'm gonna confront her and be like, you're going home, like unless you like get your ways together and you're my servant, like you can't do anything, like you are so distrustful.
I am literally gonna kill you, Katie. Literally. You will be on our #1.
No, she won't betray.
I don't know why you would betray it. Like, why? I always yell at the people in the thing when they have a good alliance and they're like majority alliance. Why do you betray the majority alliance?
I'm terrified right now. I think I could be the one going home because nobody's actually like saying who we're gonna vote out next. Like it's 8 minutes until tribal council and nobody knows who we're voting for yet.
Honestly, I don't think the surviving 6 is going to go to the end. I do not think we are going to be the last 6 people remaining because Lauren has her thing with Mario. Apparently Katie has her thing with Ellie. So if everyone else has these different relationships outside of the game that are really strong, what's to say that they could easily flip with their friend and then Tommy, Hannah, Kevin, and I are just like in the minority. So I definitely have a lot of work to do and I have to figure out who I'm going to vote for and just kind of organize myself and decide, okay, what is going to be the best move for me going forward, maintaining a good relationship with the surviving 6, but also realizing that, you know, in order to win this game, I do have to make some moves.
Sometimes it's unfortunate and you can do what you can, but there's only so much you can do. And that's kind of the thing about Survivor is sometimes you can play as well as you want to or as hard as you want to, but ultimately other people's opinions or just luck will kind of get you at the last minute. So I think that's kind of the beauty, but also, you know, the danger of the game.
Max, so is it as simple as 5 original Chomanik versus 2 original Waim in this tribal council?
At this stage of the game, like, there's still a lot to go, and we have those connections from the first tribe, and I feel like it kind of makes sense to hang on to those rather than break that up and risk like making a new one. Like, you don't know who any individual has, like, you don't know what they've been doing, who they've been talking to, what their situation is.
Margaret, how does that make you feel when you hear directly from Max that it's either you or Ellie?
I mean, I've been hearing it a lot of this week. I know it's how it goes. I feel like I've put up a good fight. Hopefully it'll pay off, but you know, either way, it's in the name of the game, so.
Then let me hear, like, what are the pros and cons of Ellie being the person to be voted out?
She does have a close relationship with Katie, so that could potentially hurt any relationships that I have further in the game with her.
And Tommy, what would the pros and cons be for Margaret?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's definitely a competition threat. Yeah, she's definitely well connected, I would say. You know, she has friendships with a lot of people. I don't think she's made too many people upset. If we are sticking, you know, with the 5 Chomanik, obviously we're looking to, you know, take out the Waim. So in that sense, yeah, we want to take out someone that's a heavy contributor on their side of things.
Well, honestly, I think a big thing coming into this tribe was like, I really don't know these people that well. So I guess I've tried to get to know people, but it is kind of difficult with little time and being in the middle of midterms. It is a game and it's Survivor and like we're having fun. So I mean, there's enough you can do, but at some point, you know, being bitter or being angry is not like the way to approach anything.
What would you have to say if it is you?
I think going forward, I'm willing to work with this tribe in challenges in the social game. And I'm willing to continue to build these connections and move forward. The current alliances are good, but I think ultimately some stuff will only get you so far.
So, Katie, you are in the majority in that sense with 5 original Chomani, 2 original Wahoo. How do you feel about that?
I felt really good at the beginning of the week. It's good to be like with the people that you've, made a connection with and like you have friendships with now. I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit more uncomfortable now because people are scrambling, which means that they're like trying to like create cracks that weren't there before. And it's just messing things up. Like the 5 of us have a really strong connection and I don't think we need to like break that.
What's the scrambling that's been going on?
Margaret apparently has been saying that like I'm really good friends with like Ellie and that kind of stuff, which puts a target on my back, which I'm not entirely like fond of, obviously, but like I haven't done anything that would like show that I'm disloyal in any way to like these 5 people or the other 4 people. So like I hope that they see that and I hope that they that her scrambling isn't going to pay off.
Margaret, Katie just really called you out. What
never thought I'd hear those words.
I mean, it's the game. I understand. I've had conversations. I think we've all had conversations. It's the kind of thing where everyone is fighting, and obviously, being on the bottom, you're going to fight a little harder.
Ellie, is there validity in what Margaret said that you and Katie are close?
Yes, but I think there's also validity in what Katie says, where even when I'm with her, I can sense that she's not going to put our loyalty as like we're friends above the loyalty that she's had with this tribe that she's been going to challenges and finals with the past month.
That's really tough. Like, I don't know, I've met with Ellie and like I like Ellie, but like it's difficult having to say to somebody like, hey, I like you, but like I can't save you. And like I need to stay with these other people.
Yeah. Wait, did you guys know each other before the game?
No,
just
yeah. Other people have friendships in this game. Like from what I can tell, Margaret is friends with Hannah. Like so like I don't know why this like thing is like being like more dangerous than anything else because like they seem like they're friends. I know that there's a bunch of like inter-tribe like there are friendships between tribes. Like I don't think it's any more dangerous than like anything else.
Hannah, is that true? You and Margaret are friends?
No, I wouldn't call her an alliance, but outside the game, yeah, she's my friend.
Katie, let me go back a little bit to Margaret saying that you and Ellie are close. Do you think that affected the vote at all for this decision?
Yeah, I'm worried right now.
You're worried?
I am worried, yeah.
Why are you worried?
Because I feel like it's putting a target on me because I have this apparent like connection. Like I've met with her and I've opened up about that to you guys, like you know that. So like, I don't know if this is just like me not like seeing what's happening right now, but like I am loyal to you guys and I have been loyal and like, sure they're gonna say like, hey, I'm willing to work with you in the future, but like I have worked with you, I have proved my loyalty. And like, I will continue to with this vote. Like, I will vote as we said we were going to vote. If you want to vote out Ellie, like, I'm down to vote out Ellie. If you want to vote out Margaret, I'm down to vote out Margaret. It doesn't matter to me. So like, I think it would be a shame to throw away the Chomanique just because of a little rumor.
Tommy, what does that make you feel hearing from Katie?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I think, like some people have said, there's small things going on all over the place, and that's inevitable. And we go to the same school. We're living next to each other. We go to the same places to eat. That's gonna happen. There's gonna be little friendships. When it comes down to it, no one on like our side of things has done anything to insinuate that like we are just, or Katie specifically, let's talk about Katie. She's never done anything to insinuate that she would be one to be disloyal. And that's really all you can go off of, because people can say anything, but it's their actions that really prove like where their loyalties lie. I think that, a small little friendship, if we're gonna say small little friendships are reasons to bust up alliances, then we're all guilty of that.
Well, with that, it is time to vote. Tommy, you're up.
Let's hope I'm not blindsided right now.
You stirred too much stuff up and threatened my greatest ally.
I hope this is what other people are doing. If it is, it would make my day. If not, then I fought really hard.
So about an hour ago, I get a phone call from a Georgia number, and who should it be but Mario from the other tribe. And we had an interesting conversation. Turns out, once again, there's a lot going on that I was unaware of. Figure right now I'm kind of in a disadvantaged position.
I'll go tally the votes. I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play one, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Katie. Second vote, Margaret. Third vote, Margaret. Margaret. Fifth vote, Katie. Katie. 3 votes Margaret, 3 votes Katie, 1 vote left. Seventh vote, and 5th person voted out of Survivor Wahoo Warriors, Katie. That's 4 votes, that's enough. Katie, come bring me your vote.
Oh, you two and Ethan, and then one of you two, because I did not vote for Margaret. I mean, I voted for Margaret. I'm sorry.
Alright, clearly from that reaction that was a blind side. An original Chomani did just leave. You guys are gonna have to figure yourselves out. You guys are free to go.
I love it. I love it.
It's happening again.
I expected it today. I hope Tommy kills it. I hope he wins because, I don't know. I don't know. I hope Hannah goes down. I feel like she flipped. She gave me that, like, the same look that she gave Sarah, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's fine. I wish them the best. They're all really nice people. It's a game. No hard feelings.
Next time on Survivor.
I really ordered the votes out.
Confusion is at an all-time high after a shocking blindside.
How are we gonna regroup?
And the surviving 6 alliance is dead.
And it's gone now. Like, it's not gone. It's not a thing. It's blown to bits.
I pledged my loyalty. I held up my end of the bargain. They did not. The gloves are coming off, and I don't trust anybody.